Now, there are other theories, like tax evasion. There's three things that we really look at.
Chincoteague.
Yeah.
Chincoteague.
Chincoteague.
Chincoteague. Chincoteague.
Have you lived here your whole life?
Alrighty, y'all. Kiana and I just checked into the hotel, and we've got a few hours before we head out for the second part of the Wild Horse Auction tour. It was a long drive getting here, but you know it's gonna be worth it. The energy on this island is amazing, and there's just something about knowing we're about to see more of these auction horses up close. We've got a lot coming your way in this part 2 video, more herds, more stories, and at the end of the video, Kiana's gonna share what happened when she recently bought her horse Blossom, and spoiler alert, it didn't go as expected, but she did the right thing, and I'm looking forward to Kiana sharing her story and you guys getting to meet Kiana's herd also.
Good night.
Good night. We just made it to the hotel. Kiana wants to go party. She's more wild than the horses here.
No, this is me partying. Me putting my hood on and going to sleep.
She's lying. She's lying. Night. Bye. We're at the hotel.
Yep, it's beautiful. You guys see this view? Sorry, just woke up from a nap.
Why don't you go jump on that bed and show them how comfortable it is?
Oh, you would. Beds are definitely durable.
They're
Hold on.
durable.
Let's take. Woo! Down. Hold on. I'm just fucking.
So, what do we rate the beds?
10 out of 10 because I can hold my weight.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
I'm heavy as hell.
She's not as heavy as she thinks she is. She's just tall. She's tall. And this is the balcony. Gorgeous. We're just getting ready. We're gonna go do
Best horse tour.
So
Yes.
we're
On a boat.
On a boat. We're running a little bit late. Kiana is always late.
No, you're always late. Good morning.
Bree's always late. She's not here today. Let's get on. Go.
This is the second newest baby on the island, right here out on the water.
Second newest babe.
2 days old?
2 days.
Oh, so cute.
So that mare, her name is Good Golly Miss Molly.
These names are hilarious.
Yeah. The solid black mare, her name is Flicka.
That's perfect.
2
And
days old.
then, yeah, I'll go right to left with their names while they're all kind of standing there around for us. Miss Admiral Halsey is the Palomino, and then Flicka, then Miss Me, Sky Dancer, and then there's two jumbled up there in the middle. The one on our side of those two, there's no buybacks. We're not going to see any buybacks from last year.
We're not going to see any? How come?
Because they don't come out. They're down south, and they stay up by the watering hole.
Oh, good to know. So we're just going to see this year's before they come
We're going
out.
to see this year's babies.
What was the question? If the town did what?
The Airbnb situation. Because it's ruining
Oh,
the
it's
housing
getting
market.
to,
Airbnb.
We can't restrict it.
I imagine that's just overtaken your town.
Oh, it's changed the island forever.
Yeah.
The school numbers are going down. Fridays, Saturdays, walk up to the top of the lighthouse.
Oh.
There's a couple different legends and theories about how they got here originally. Spanish shipwreck is your main theory. Spanish shipwreck is your main theory.
Mm-hmm.
The Lagalga wrecked in 1650 on Assateague Island. And it's not like it was some grand swim. They didn't swim 3 miles to get here. And they hit that sandbar and then they walked ashore.
Yeah.
That easy.
So nothing too crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Now, there are other theories, like tax evasion, which most definitely did happen.
Right.
Back in colonial time, Chincoteaguers were taxed per head of livestock. So every sheep, pig, horse, cow, everything that they owned, they had to pay a tax to the King of England.
Right.
So the locals would round up all their animals and swim them over here and hide them back in the trees so that the tax collector couldn't see them. And naturally, they'd break out and breed with the wild ones or become wild themselves or something along those lines.
Yeah.
So it's likely a combination.
It's, origin Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Origin Spanish
Their
and then...
pedigree combination.
Yep.
A Chincoteague pony is not a pure breed. A Chincoteague pony is a Heinz 57 variety. They've got a little bit of everything mixed into them.
They can look like anything and they can...
Exactly. So, we did some DNA testing on them a couple years ago. Took out a strand of their hair, send it to Texas A&M, and then they tell you what breeds are in their pedigree.
Yeah.
Somehow, the one that we tested managed to have 28 different breeds. If you came here 100 years ago, every single one of these ponies would be solid brown and about 11.5 hand salt. So they'd be about 8 to 10 inches shorter than these guys are today.
Right.
Wow.
The reason that these guys are so much taller and more colorful is, one, because of management, but two, most importantly, is because we've done different breed introductions over the years that are not inbred. Like I said, you've done the Shetland, Mustangs, the Arabians, all those different breeds, and that gives you different color possibilities. And then we keep some from those different color variations.
Gotcha.
So that's where us choosing which ones to keep every year comes in handy, because we can pretty much map out what our herd is going to look like. We don't want to have too many solid or too many palominos or too many bucks and too many of any certain color.
Yeah.
Because then that just becomes what every pony looks like.
Wait, what? That's a what?
It's a duck barn.
So the ducks come in there to lay eggs?
Quite the opposite. So you get in there and it gets brushed up, so it looks like just a piece of marsh. Like you can see one right over here as well that has some bushes that still have some needles on it.
Yeah.
And you brush those up. You get in them, and you always want to hunt with the wind at your back because the ducks have to come in slower that way. And you put your decoys out in front of you so they think that there's a siesta going on.
Yeah.
And they come to show up to eat or do whatever,
And right here, some damage from Hurricane Sandy from 2012. I guess part was abandoned and part was restored.
But yeah, every pony swims unless it's too young, too old, or too pregnant. It's too young, it's less than a week. So a week old, they swim. If it's too pregnant, that means like they're gonna fold. There's no need to swim them and stress them out.
There's a lot of babies in this.
Yeah, there is. He's a very fertile stallion. He has a bunch more babies too on the island, but they're with his father. There was a whole debacle last year. His father had a hoof abscess, so we had to take him off. He went and took all of his father's mares and bred all of them.
Who gets to name them? Good question.
So whoever gets them is what we call buyback ponies. They come over here and live the rest of their life on
Okay,
Assateague.
so it's like a donation.
Correct. And it keeps our herd population at 150. So we're not allowed to exceed that number. We have to stay at 150 per the government. And every year we sell foals so that we can keep that number there.
Okay.
But typically we'll have between 5 and 10 die each year, just natural causes.
Yeah.
And we select those buyback ponies to replace them. So that's how we keep the 150 number up. The swim is just to get the ponies over to Chincoteague so that we can have the auction.
And they all kind of stay in their own areas?
Not at all.
No.
They really do move a lot.
We just got finished.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. Kiana kind of overcome her fear of the water.
Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend.
But she's not ready to swim yet, right?
No, I'm not ready to swim. No. Not in these waters. If I can't see my feet, I can't swim in these waters. I would do that.
So we're gonna teach Kiana to swim at the pond, at the farm, this summer. Because she's gotta know how to swim.
Yes. I'll commit to that.
Yes, we're gonna go get some breakfast. That was awesome. Not sure where we're going, right, Kiana?
Yeah, I forgot to give him the instructions.
So we just got done with the pony tour, and Kiana is starving hungry. She's like,
I could eat a horse.
she wants to eat hard.
I do it. I want to eat and I want to drink, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a drink too. I'm just gonna have one because I'm driving.
We'll see.
And then
Like we have to make a right turn.
Pearl.
Yes, I can't eat oysters. Fun fact, I'm allergic to shellfish.
Lobster's crab,
We're talking,
lobster.
yep, we're talking anaphylaxis. We don't want that. I'm talking like I have to carry an EpiPen. No, no, I would never. I have a prescription, thank you very
So
much.
whatever you guys need, let me know.
Yeah, I'm the connect. No.
Kiana, what type of cheese you like?
Cheddar,
Why?
but a constipation level of cheddar cheese. I want to feel the constipation.
So-
I'm gonna eat the cheese. I may as well like.
But no acid reflux.
But no acid reflux.
No acid reflux.
We don't want acid reflux. So we're getting the.
And then you're halfway there. The other half is.
Yes. But yes, that would if they could do that. That would.
Kiana's got to hang out more.
Yes, I do. I need to get out more.
Oh, you have a story to share. So Kiana has the worst taste in music. She listens to the same music as me, right, Kiana?
Right.
When you're dancing, you should never point with your fingers. Never go like this.
Oh, I do.
Do it? I do it too. Do you remember when we went to the auction and I'm like, we're trying to find a horse for Kiana, and I found that really nice horse, but I kind of said Kiana is tall and maybe the horse is a little bit short for her. And Kiana agrees, like she doesn't feel comfortable riding a horse that's really under
Yeah, like
under 16. Would you say?
yeah, like I feel like I'm comfortable on a horse that's at least 16 hands, because I'm 5'11", so I need a horse. And if the horse isn't that tall, then the horse has to have a big barrel. Like I need to feel like, you know, secure. I can't do like a 15-3 horse with like, you know, or a thoroughbred, like with a skinny frame. So
That's actually a good point. So she's saying that it's not just how tall the horse is, but she wants to have like Kiana. She has a pretty big barrel, although she's only 15.23 hands. So Kiana was saying she likes to have a tall horse or a horse that's almost 16 with a bigger barrel.
yeah.
But after that auction, a few weeks later, she did contact a lady that had a horse for sale, and it was advertised for. Can you talk about this? Some of the details.
You're talking about when I got Sunday and she ended up being like emaciated.
Yeah.
So, I'm a part of like a couple thoroughbred groups on Facebook, and there was a horse, and I won't like out this. I mean, I probably should, but I'm not usually like that. But she is a seller.
And there's a million, so you're not outing her.
Yeah, she's a seller in Virginia, and she was advertising this horse called.
But Sunday's good for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say Sunday.
Sunday.
Because that's what I was gonna name her, Sunday. And beautiful horse. Like she was advertised 16'2", very beautiful coat, very beautiful demeanor. And I ended up getting her. Well, before I saw her, the barn manager, like where I board my horses, the owner, she called me and she was just like, this horse is extremely skinny. And then I was like, oh, I mean, like she's like newly off the track. That's not like.
So she was expecting it to be somewhat skinny because it's a race horse recently off the track. So she wasn't that concerned, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't like terribly concerned. I was like, well, and then like of course like Tina is very familiar. Tina's the barn owner. Tina's very familiar with thoroughbreds. So.
Now I can take out the name Tina if you want me to.
Oh, you don't have to. Like I don't think there's so many.
So many freaking Tinas. Yeah.
Yeah. So she said no. I mean, like she's extremely skinny and her coat is bad. And I was just like, oh, okay. Well, like I'll just have to see like.
Give her some TLC or whatever.
Yeah, give her some TLC. Like I wasn't really like terribly worried about it, but I was also at work, so I couldn't really like address it. Who is this calling me? Couldn't really address it right then and there.
It's Tina.
Huh?
It's Tina. I'm kidding.
No, it's not Tina. It ain't Tina. So when I got off work, I headed straight to the barn, and Tina was pulling up as I was pulling in with the trailer. She pulled this horse off the trailer, and I was flabbergasted. This horse was emaciated, severe rain rot everywhere, severely underweight. She just looked awful, and I'll send Jackson pictures. And
I've seen them. So essentially, so if you rescue a horse, you expect it to be in the worst condition possible. It's a rescue horse. This was not a rescue horse. This was
not a rescue horse, but she looked like she needed to be at a rescue.
At a rescue center.
Like,
so she should have gone to a rescue center, not to someone that was buying her second horse for showing, you know?
And she also wasn't the height that I would like. She was advertised for 16'2". This horse was not even 15'3".
Yeah, so she was 15'2", 15'3". She wanted 16, what, minimum? 16'2", right?
She wanted, like, you're talking about the price?
No. What was the height that she was advertised as?
16'2".
The horse was advertised at 16'2", and the horse wasn't even 15'3".
So you can, like, add the...
Oh, the pictures to the video?
Yeah.
Got it.
So you can, like, just so they can see, like, what I'm talking about. You can send, like, the before pictures, like, the pictures, because I bought her off pictures and video.
Yeah, and I bought many horses sight unseen before. I bought Sarge sight unseen.
Yeah, but this was completely...
Yeah, I bought Prince sight unseen. I bought Maverick sight unseen. So people could say, oh, well, Kiana shouldn't have bought a horse sight unseen. We've all done it. Yeah.
And, you know, this seller was supposedly a very, like, reputable seller. And then when I went to go address her about it, she was like, well, I gave her a medicated bath. Mind you, she didn't tell me that her coat was like that. Like, she just looked bad. Like, to the point where it wasn't even, like, the rain rot was so bad, I think it was, like, even, like, more infected than what I thought, because it was, like, pus coming from her coat. It was just not a good sight. Not a good sight at all.
And you said you were okay rehabbing the pus. the weight issues. The main issue was just Kiana's almost 6 foot. She needs a horse that's at least 16 hands.
Tina contacted one of her connections at a thoroughbred rescue that she partners with, and they said that they had a chestnut mare who had a bow tendon. She just came off the track, very friendly mare. She's about the size that I was looking for, and then
Which is 16'2".
16'2". Yep. And then
so this is her new horse. Oh, wait, I'm kind of jumping the gun here, but this is her horse that she has now, Blossom, right?
I was gonna get to that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
So a chestnut mare, 16'2", like about the size that I'm looking for. And the connection at this thoroughbred rescue that Tina has said that this woman was willing to swap Sunday for this chestnut mare. And I was just like, okay. Like,
With the
we'll
purpose, with the intention of bringing Sunday back to rehabilitate it. It was a rehabilitation.
To bring her back, you know, to kind of bring her back to where she should be.
Because she was because that's a rehabilitation center.
Yeah. Just because she was more than what I was willing to take on at the time.
She needed vet care. She needed specialists. She needed people that,
her feet needed to be done. She was missing teeth. I mean, like, the horse was 7 or 8 years old, so there's no reason like she should be losing teeth. She was missing teeth. It was just like a very.
Does anyone know why a horse would have missing teeth at 7? Just out of curiosity. If anyone knows, comment below.
Because I didn't know horses, like, I mean, I don't know what age they stopped losing teeth, but I'm pretty sure 7 is pretty late in the game.
Oh yeah, they've finished.
For them to be losing teeth.
Yeah.
So I said, let's give it a try. We made the swap, and then Blossom came about. I named her Blossom. Her race name is Vicious Moves. I can't stand that race name because this horse is anything but vicious. She's very sweet.
Yeah, she's the sweetest. She's kind of like, she has a Maverick vibes.
Yeah, very much so. Very pretty. We're just trying to get to know each other on the ground. I'm trying to establish a relationship. So I've been just lots of grooming. I saddled her up the other day and just took her for a couple laps around the ring. It was actually on 4th of July that I took her out, and there were fireworks going off, and this filly was completely like unflappable. She didn't spook or anything. She just like went around the ring like it was old news. So
yeah, that's the kind of horse that I've had an accident. It did shake me. Kiana has had an accident on a horse, so we did want a horse for Kiana that
was cool, like, you know, that has a good sound mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need a horse that's like, you know, I don't mind hot horses, but like I also like horses that are, you know, they could be a little bit spicy, but like I don't need like something that's going to unalive me. I'm good. Like in Blossom, she actually got kicked off the track. 1, because she got an injury, and 2, prior to that, she was too slow, so she stopped winning them. Because I don't know if I can say that. They may like have to censor that, but yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because it's like it's like a thing, right?
On
Like,
YouTube or on Thoroughbred Wild?
I don't know. No, I think like on YouTube, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah. Good point.
But yeah, interesting. That was like the first time that I got bamboozled in the horse world, and it just made me like very weary to do anything like that again. It just was very.
So you probably would never buy a horse sight unseen again?
Yeah, no, never again. Because like I mean, I wasn't upset at the fact that, you know, the seller kind of got away with what she did, but I was just very upset that the horse was kept in that condition, because the horse is very sweet. And she didn't really deserve that type of treatment. And that was the first time I've really seen a horse that was just like so messed up.
Hit your ethics. I called Kiana. Kiana was actually going to keep that horse and rehab her and do whatever she needed to do. But after talking to Tina, there's a special center that specializes in thoroughbred rehabilitation horses that have gone through stuff like that. So it was just, the horse is better with the center than it is with you.
I think Sunday was better off in their hands, just because they specialize in stuff like that. Yeah. Not that I can't learn how to, you know, put in the work to get a horse back to where it needs to be, but again, at the time,
but this lady's have like 30-40 years in the game doing this or whatever, you know.
And then she colicked the next day, like as we're taking her to the rescue, she colicked. So it wasn't like a major colic, it was mild, but still.
So now, she has Blossom. And she also has, tell them about Dove.
Oh, so I have a 2-year-old American warm blood cross with a thoroughbred.
She's a Pinto, right?
She's a Pinto.
Yep.
Yep, Pinto filly. I got her from, and people may be familiar with her dad. He is ASF Air Attack, and
He's beautiful.
yeah, he's gorgeous. And Dove is pretty much like a carbon copy of her father. And then we can. She is my that's my little star. She's beautiful, wonderful personality. She's very spicy when she wants to be.
She's
but-
kind of similar to Petra in a way, right? Would you say she's got the boss girl energy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, like, she bosses Blossom around. Dove currently, when we put a stick to her like a month ago, and she is a solid 15 hands.
Wait, how tall is the father?
16 too.
And the mother?
16 hands.
Oh, that's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as Petra.
Yeah. She's very big boned. So
Yeah, she's got good bone on her.
she's already pretty thick, and she's I'm hoping to do some eventing with her in the future. Just if I can get my body shape together, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah, we both got to get into riding shape. Right?
Mhm, definitely, absolutely.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed meeting Kiana today. We're almost back to my farm. Kiana's gonna go and see the horse trailer. She hasn't seen it yet.
No, I'm excited because then I'm gonna learn how to drive it.
She wants to drive it. Yeah, she
She's
has
not a good
experience.
driver. No, I'm joking.
And she's good at multitasking too. She's on her phone, and she's doing her nails when she's driving.
Yeah.
She's cleaning the truck. She's
Yeah.
eating. She does like 5 things when she's driving. I'm joking.
Exactly.
I'm joking.
Totally a multitasker.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. This is our balcony. It's gorgeous. So we're back here at the end of July.
Hi there, thank you. Had a great time. Thank you, it was such a great time. Oh, we could have came here last night.
We're checking out, guys. So we'll see you on the next one. Then next time we'll drive to Kiana's farm and meet her little sassy girls.
Yes, because they are doing one sassy, the other one's like a Labrador Retriever.
I'm trying to get Kiana to come out at the end of the month too to see the auction. What do you think?
I definitely want to see the auction. I just don't know if I'll be able to because I have to work, per usual.
Yeah.
I'm a
Kiana's
workaholic.
she's a nurse, but she may she may get sick that day. So
Yeah, it's giving. I'm a call out.
she's gonna go out.
It's giving call out.
So we'll see.